Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, your Dieppe Flyers!
Welcome to another Flyers home game on the Dieppe Flyers YouTube channel, brought to you by MSD. And in this afternoon's matchup, we see the Dieppe Flyers rocking their alternate uniforms, taking on the Northwest Voyageurs. We'll take a quick break for O Canada, but puck drop is next.
Now I'd like to ask everybody to please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Warm-ups done. Flood done. Oh, Canada done. Here we go. It's the third Dieppe Flyers home game of the season, and they ride off a high 3-2 OT win last night against the Caps, who are currently still in first place, but Flyers can overtake with a W today. Other games in the league tonight. At 2:15, we see the Rivermen take on the Rangers at Lord Beaverbrook Rink. And starting goalies for tonight's game, in net for les Voyageurs, it's Damien Frenette. And taking the start tonight for the Flyers is Yannick McGrath. In the face-off dot to start this game, it's Smith against Nolan. Here we go. Face-off play taken by the Flyers. That out back to Kitchen. Kitchen waits before banking it off the boards into the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan scores. That was quick. 12 seconds in. A cross-crease pass from the tape of Duplessis right to Nolan. And he is now officially the leader in points in the entire league. Was tied with Nathan LeBlanc at 13, and there's his 14th. And similarly to last night's game, the Hawks got on the board quick against Les Voyageurs. They see the same thing again just 12 seconds into this game. Duplessis circles back into his own end. Sent off the boards to defenseman Wyatt Kitchen. The saucer
Flyers'
pass
first
up
goal
is
scored by
loose
number 14.
in the feet
Sam
of a couple.
Nolan.
Banked off the boards. That's sent to defenseman Levesque.
Assisted by
Levesque
number
turns it over.
22,
Nolan
Miguel
walks in. He's poke checked by
Duplessis.
Levesque. Nolan in the corner being pinned by Levesque and Godbout. Flyers get it back. Pass. Fake shot. Jaillet. Banked off the boards. Going down to get his Patterson, but he's defended off by Nolan. Nolan still with it. Has Patterson on him. Back to the blue line. Jaillet. Jaillet's going to shoot. That one's just wide. Alain's going to get it. He's crushed it by Thériault, and the puck goes the other way. Out in the neutral zone. Cleared back in by Duplessis. Flyers forward's going to get some changes. Patterson around the board over Gagnon. Gagnon, who's second in points on this Voyageurs team, sends it off to Boulay. Going back to Rodier. McFadden. Toe drag, release the shot, and he's sticked away by Frenet. McFadden dangles off one. Then Boulay up to Gagnon, who's going to try to get out of the zone, but it's kept in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Paulin shot scores! A shot from the center about at the ringette line. Ends up over the glove of Frenet. Flyers 2-0 lead a minute and a half into this game. That'll be Paulin's third of the year. And he sniped that in the top corner with some surgical precision. Alain to Jaillet. Banked up against the boards onto the table of Cormier. D-to-D pass over to Nadeau. Clears it out, and it's gloved down by Alain. Sent cross ice to Rodier. He's battling with
Flyers'
Cormier.
second goal scored by number
Both end up
21,
crashing into their
Liam
respective
Paulin.
benches. Nadeau. Pass off the table. Cormier's going to be kept in by the Flyers. Shot from the point. Hits off the dasher.
Assisted by number 6,
Recovered by
Nathan Rodier,
Desjardins,
and number 8,
who
Odin
quickly had
McFadden.
multiple Flyers hounding on him, so he couldn't clear it. Desjardins back with it from the pass from Nadeau. Desjardins going to skate it up himself, stop at his own blue line, and cross ice pass deflected in by Thériault. Regathered by Alain. There's Roy passing it up. Dufour, he's going to try to skate by Levesque. Ends up getting a shot off. Doesn't hit the net, however. Adams and behind the net over to Ruiz. Steve's shot went behind the net. Picked back up by Adams. Stops. Looks for a pass. Puts it right to the head of Thériault, but he banked it up. Steve's cross ice. Leger. Leger skates back over to Roy. Roy back to Steve's. Got a pass right to the middle. That's going to be deflected off of defenseman Desrosiers. Cleared back out, neutral zone. Lejal's going to make a nice toe drag move, get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off by Patterson. Making his way back up to the blue lines, Duplessis. Leaves it off, but right there to get it was Pinot. Lejal, backhander, finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in, looks back door, the shot. There they score. Looked like it was Seri. Seri's going to find the backdoor pass from Nolan, and that's his first of the year. And that'll be his first in U15 AAA, so keep that puck. Flyers quickly up to a 3-0 lead. With just 16.5 minutes to go. Ref going to have a civil chat with Duguay and Seti. Face-off taken by Les Voyageurs. Duguay
Flyers' third goal.
almost
His
poked off by
first of the
Seti.
season.
Puts it up to
Scored by
Gagnon.
number
He's poked
12,
off.
Noah
Remember the
Seri.
Flyers the other way. 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor Duplessis scores.
14, Sam Nolan. And number 22, Miguel Duplessis.
already pretty quiet in this building, at least without the music. 4-0 Flyers, 16-20. They 2 goals scored just 14 seconds apart. And the Voyageurs will take a 30-second timeout. After a little regrouping by the Voyageurs, need to stop the bleeding. Already 4 goals in it, not even 4 minutes.
Flyers' 4th goal.
Into the Flyers zone. It's Smith battling with Alain. Smith gets it down low, makes a nice between the legs. There's a shot attempt. That'll end up in the corner. Jaillet with Smith. Picked back up. Alain behind his net. Pass over to Jaillet. Gonna break out himself. Or taking a hard shot, dumping it in. McFadden, first one. Alain, left point. Shooting, deflected, just wide. Almost making it 5-0. Cormier. Background in between the skates of Nadeau. Flyers still with offensive zone possession. Rodier. Alain sends it back into about the hash marks. Picked up by the Voyageurs. Smith to the middle, almost picked off by Jaillet. Nadeau, saucer pass, deflected off the glove. Believe it was McFadden. Go all the way down the ice for no icing. Desjardins. He has 2 Flyers defensemen with him. They'll win the battle and cleared up to the neutral zone. DD pass not as planned. Ruest has to bank it off the board. It's sent right back into the zone. Ruest behind his own net. He's going to leave that a 1-off for Desrosiers. Now in front, turnover. Dufour with the backhander, and it's saved by Frenette. Puck in some feet in the corner. Robinson trying to get the puck, but it's Godbout that comes out with it. Out of the neutral zone, Robinson gives him another shot. From the right to the left side, Steves in, makes a toe drag dangle, and sends it over to Lejeal. Lejeal down in the corner, pinching going around. And looking like that was Tadio trying to get the puck, but the Flyers sent it right back into the zone, right where it came from. Flyers into the neutral zone. Nolan has to stay on side. He will. Puck's going to be taken out. Roy has in his own defensive zone. Skates back before dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Beautiful glove save by Frenette. It's Flyers Hockey on the Dieppe Flyers YouTube channel, brought to you by MST. It's a 4-0 game so far. It'll be the Voyageurs who win the draw. Patterson around about the ringette line. Kitchen's going to keep it in. Seti trying to find it, get the puck into the middle. He ends up being shoved against the boards. Kitchen going to make no mistake, putting it into the skates of Nolan. Be taken out by the Voyageurs. Through the neutral zone goes Boulet. Boulet's going to shoot, deflected. Puck will end up just outside the zone. Everyone now having to come out. Nolan has Boulet. Trying to get past Nadeau, ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Cormier. Nolan to the blue line, walking in Jaya with the shot blocker saved by Fredette. I'm starting the breakout and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoot, save by McGrath. That's his first shot on of the game. And we'd like to remind you the next Dieppe Flyers home game and their next game, which will be streamed live on this channel by MST, is Saturday, November 2nd rather, at 2 o'clock at the Uniplex. Breakout, Paulin. He's hounded by Nadeau, but the Flyers go the other way. Could be a 2-on-1. Rodier makes a move to get by Cormier, but the puck goes into the corner. Puck spurted out in front, and it's deflected away by Desjardins. Now, out in the corner, it'll be Nadeau pinning up a Flyer. Now, a bunch of battling. It's Smith and Adams. The Voyageurs eventually come out with it with the strength of numbers. Alain makes a move around none. Now here comes Smith. Smith toe drag to his backhand, and he's shoved off by Jaillet. Puck hopping around a bunch of sticks until it ends up in the neutral zone. That one for Noah Cormier. Skates back, then dishes one off for Levesque. Levesque banked it off the boards to the middle, and Tadio makes no mistake dumping it in. Well behind the net. Leaves it for Alain. Alain now takes laps around behind his net. Dufour tries to ramp it up against the boards. Puck eventually does come out. Voyageurs can't touch it. It goes off his skate. And a saucer pass right over to Robinson. It skipped off his stick. Could have had a 2-on-1 with Steves. Robinson pinned up by Patterson. Puck still pinned up. Robinson's going to kick it out. Then almost put it right back into the pile. Robinson around the net. Up to the blue line, Lejeal. Lejeal, back Robinson. Robinson still battling with Patterson. Now he's going to pin up Godbout. Robinson still with the puck somehow. Makes his way to the middle. Robinson shoots. Save. Rebound back into the corner. Robinson again with very efficient and stellar forechecking. Almost had it again. But this time it'll be Pino getting it out. We're going back in, Robinson. Tried to make a nice move. Got a little too fancy, and it's going to be taken away by the Voyageurs. Now in the neutral zone. Back to the defense, Roy. Pass over Lejeal. Takes his time. Waits. Goes back to Roy. Skips over his stick, and he's going to be hit into the boards big by Duguay. He'll get tangled up. Roy will fall down, but now back going the other way is Steves. Steves up the left. Stops. Gets pinned up by Gagnon. The Voyageurs clear. And 9 white getting a penalty, so it's Elie Gagnon. He's going to the box for a board at 10:44. The Flyers headed to the power play. Kitchen down City. City waits in the left corner, stops, then goes back up to Kitchen. Kitchen, Steves. Steves was at the ringette line, down to City, down below the red line. City being almost poke-jacked off by Nadeau. Jaillet now back up at the right point. Jaillet stops, turns, gets around Adams, then lays a saucer pass to Kitchen. Kitchen down to
Voyageurs penalty
Steves.
to number
Steves
9.
put it on net and try to see
Gagnon.
Steady in the
2
back door.
minutes for
Kitchen
boarding.
racing to keep it in the zone.
Gagnon, 2 minutes
Just
for
short.
boarding.
Going back in as the Flyers. Trying to make a nice move with Duplessis. Still gets the puck. Duplessis, backhander. Saved and sent back around to the left corner. Cormier trying to take it out. Still kept in for the moment. Then it's cleared out by Noah Cormier. Going back over the Flyers, but it's Smith who's going to intercept the pass right in the center ice dot and send it right back down to Jaillet. Jaillet behind his net. Over to Kitchen. McFadden rather with it. What so far has gone coast to coast, just needs the goal. Puck behind the net, McFadden. gonna win and get it on the scrum. Breaks some ankles, and then tries to put it back door. To Jaya, who came down to pinch, and it was just out of his reach. And then banked off the boards, McFadden. Circles around, gonna pass back to Jaya. Gagnon coming out of the box in about 10 seconds. Rodier with it on the left. Gets by Patterson, still with it. Power play about to expire. Rodier. Up blue line. Shot from Anez, blocked and turned away. Taking it back out to Voyageurs. One will be hit along the board. Delayed icing, but Anez is going to win the race in plenty of time with Pinot right on his tail. And then turns over to Jaya. Paulin banked out the board. Ruet in the neutral zone, almost touched up by Pinot, but he recognized there was an delayed offside. Paulin, or Dufour rather, he went up and reversed De Rosier. On the corner, Robinson. Light dish up to the blue line for Leger. Pass over, shot from Alain, and a glove save by Frenet. Flyers who haven't scored a goal, haven't scored another goal since their 4 goals in 4 minutes, but have still been applying tons of pressure nonetheless. We'd like to thank 22 currently watching live from home. It's Flyers and Voyageurs on the Dieppe Flyers YouTube channel, brought to you by MSD. A pass up to Voyageurs, break out of the zone. Leading the rush is Duguay. Duguay in, poked off by Dufour. Sent to the blue line, almost kept in by De Rosier, but linesman going to aggressively tell the players it's delayed offside. Les Voyageurs failed to clear. Dufour's going to put it on net. The rebound sitting out in front. Rouet eventually banks it away, intended for Gagnon, just out of his reach, so it's kept in. Rouet, again, backhandle on the board, and Steves is going to be hit from behind. And that will definitely be a penalty, and he's down and not getting up. That was Xavier Boulet who came in from behind, not slowing down. Or rather, it's Nolan Duguay. Jackson Steves skating off on his own. And it's going to be a 5-minute major on Nolan Duguay. So he will not be seen anymore in this game. So in serving the penalty is number 2, Liam Paul. The Flyers have a 5-minute power play. Jaya down in the corner. Cleared out by Radier. Duplessis.
Voyageurs penalty to number 8,
Back
Nolan
for Jaya.
Duguay. A 5-minute major for boarding.
He sees Nolan, who has speed.
And a game misconduct.
Continue using his acceleration, then puts on the brakes. Kitchen receives the puck.
Sorry, the
Jaya
penalty
on his
was
backhand.
charging, not boarding.
Down. Over to Dufour. Kitchen. Cross ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen's going to keep it in. He's going to fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Frenet. And a good clear out by Mathieu Nadeau. It means the Flyers need to regroup and enter the zone once again. Duplessis skates in calmly. Leaves it off for Dada, who leaves it off for Kitchen. Jaya goes off the bench. In comes Roy. He almost receives the puck. Pass was a little too strong to be cleared up by Desjardins. Matteo Roy waits patiently behind his net. A minute and a half expired so far on the penalty. Now pass up for Dadal. Dadal leads the rush. Shooting glove save. Frenet. Frenet so far this season, he's been the clear-cut starter, has played more games, has a win, and leads his team 8.868 GAA. Roy. Back for Alain. Seri in the corner, spins around, moves around one, back to Roy. Goes down for a plan, back up for Woodall, fakes a slap shot. McFadden, he's going to circle around and take his time. Look clearly for his options. He's going to shoot. Saving the chest, and rebound from City was there. In Frenet's 2 other starts, he's faced a lot of shots in 2 starts. He's already faced 91 shots. And definitely going to face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. Save. Rebound is sent above the net by Paulin, looking for a second in the game. Steves pinned up by DeRosier. Attempted toe drag by Steves to get by Ruet. It's pinned up against the board. Ruet keeping it there. It's Steves, Robinson, and DeRosier all sitting there waiting. It's some good penalty killing. Gonna have to really dig deep now. DeRosier now without a stick. Ruet's gonna fall. Chance for the Flyers. It was Paulin almost getting a pass right in the slot. He gets it back now. Has to dangle by Pinot. Leger. Down. Shot Steves. Paulin backdoor. He scores. There's Paulin's second of the game. A great backdoor feed from Declan Steves. Seeing Paulin in the cross crease, laid a saucer pass right to his blade. And the puck doesn't leave the ice and slides right in. So it's 5-0 Flyers. Still 2:02 left to go in the penalty. So because of a 5-minute major, Flyers will still have a power play. Nolan could have had a chance on low it. Nadeau in, Nolan out in front. Almost scored, just didn't get enough of it.
Flyers'
Duplessis
5th goal scored by
up to
number
the blue line
21,
for Jaillet.
Liam Paulin.
Jaillet moves his way to the right before sending it back down to
Assisted by
Duplessis.
number 3,
Duplessis
Declan
just out of the reach of
Steves.
Nolan, so it goes back
And
around
number
the net.
27, Alex
Attempted
Lejeune.
backhand out. Not kept in by Kitchen. Potential 2-on-1. Boulet. He's got Gagnon with him. Boulet is going to shoot. It's going to hit the stick of goaltender McGrath and come all the way out to the neutral zone. There was Nolan. Could have had a potential odd man rush. Duplessis in, has to battle with Nadeau. Puck's again going to be pinned up. Take a lot of time off the clock. And there's Nadeau trying to be shoved off by Nolan. Gagnon also in there. Sent up to the blue line. Jaillet. It's going to go in between his feet. Going to recover in the neutral zone and lead the rush the other way. Jaillet pass banked off the boards. Dadal in with it. It was Comey to get to the puck first. Voyageurs clear it down. Flyers regrouping. Kitchen banked off the boards. Dadal to the middle. Rodier trying to split the D. Gets poke check, goes right to Alain. Feed, pass. McFadden tried to get it on net. Back to Rodier. Rodier, McFadden. Down in the left corner. McFadden circles around. Quick spinorama, then passes up to Roy. Roy, Leger. Alain shooting. Rodier in the corner. Puck squeaks out to McFadden. McFadden works his way up the left boards, circles back, trying to weave out Desjardins. Pass to the middle. And Frenette got there just in time. Penalties now expired. Flyers still with the puck. It's Alain. Xavier Alain into the zone. Cutting his way to the front. No, going to go behind the net. Change his mind. They have Voyageurs clear. Adams. Pass right to Desjardins. One-on-one with Roy. Desjardins stops. Gets a shot off to clear into the corner. Here back in by Godbout. Roy stops. In the corner now. Feeds it out. Over for McFadden. McFadden passes to Ruet. Gets into the zone. Godbout with it. Ends up getting the puck from the two, getting tangled up. Pass to their left. Coming back in with it is Léger. Poked by Ruet. Puck still squeaks into the zone. Hopping over the stick of Thériault. Flip down to the neutral zone. Léger. Pass over McFadden. Works his way in. It was Robinson, rather. Steves going to dump it in. Coming down the last minute of play. Ruet.
Last minute to play in the
Try to poke it
first
out to
period.
Thériault. Goes to Robinson. Ruet. Again, getting it out. Banked off the board by Godbout. Thériault. Working his way in. He's upended by Léger. Puck thrown to center ice. Ruet. Pass. Over. It was an attempted dangle by Gagnon. But in dangling through one, got stopped by another Flyer. Down to about 30 seconds. And it's Nadeau. He's going to give a cross check in the corner to a Flyer who was just regaining the puck. Looks like it was Steves again. This time Declan Steves drawing the penalty. So far, the Voyageurs already taken a total of 9 penalty minutes in the game. Yet Flyers still with nothing. Stopping Nolan in the face-off dot, but sends it back. And banked up to the boards from Kitchen by Seri. Nolan down, around, trying to cut his way in front. But Levesque got a hold of him. Down the last 10 seconds. Duplessis down for Nolan. Nolan spins around, sends it back to Duplessis, back to Nolan. Shot, save, and the rebound on the left face-off dot. Cleared out, and that's all she wrote for the first period. So scoring summary. First goal came quickly. It was Nolan from Duplessis. Then the second goal, Paulin from Rodier McFadden. Third goal was Seri from Nolan and Duplessis. And the most recent goal coming at 16:20 was Duplessis from Nolan and Seri. That's it for the first period. We'll take a quick break for the Flood and be back for period 2 in 10 minutes. Kitchen waits before banking off the boards in the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan score. Similarly, the last team sends it off to Boulet. Right back to Redier. McFadden. Toe drag release. The shot in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Paulin shot score. Team. Back out. Neutral zone. Dejal's going to make a nice toe drag move. Get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off. Dejal, backhander, finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in, looks back door, the shot, there they score. John's poked off. Right to the Flyers the other way, 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor, Duplessis scores. Puck's gonna be taken out. Wall has in his own defensive zone. Skates back from dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulet. Pass Nadeau, ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line, walking in Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredet. They're starting to break out and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoot, save by McGrath. Kitchen. Cross-ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen gonna keep it in. He's gonna fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Fredet. Definitely going to face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. I'm definitely going to face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. Save. Rebound is sent above the net. Down. Shots teased. Paulin backdoor. He scores. Attempted backhand out. Not kept in by Kitchen. Potential 2-on-1. Boulet. He's got Gagnon with him. Boulet is going to shoot. Kitchen waits before banking it off the boards in the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan score. Similarly, the last team sends it off to Boulet. Bring it back to Redier. McFadden. Toe drag release. The shot in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Paulin shot score. Team. Back out. Neutral zone. Dejal's going to make a nice toe drag move. Get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off. Dejal, backhander, finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in, looks back door, the shot, there they score. John's poked off. Right to the Flyers the other way, 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor, Duplessis scores. Puck's gonna be taken out. Wall has in his own defensive zone. Skates back from dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulet. Trying to get past Nadeau, ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line, walking in Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredet. They're starting to break out and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoot, save by McGrath. Kitchen, cross-ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen's going to keep it in. He's going to fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Fredet. And definitely going to face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. And definitely going to face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. Save. Rebound is sent above the net. Down. Shots teased. Paulin backdoor. He scores. The backhand out. Not kept in by Kitchen. Potential 2-on-1. Boulet. He's got Gagnon with him. Boulet is going to shoot.
slightly seated on his feet.
Back to Kitchen. Kitchen waits before banking off the boards in the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan score. And similarly, the last team sends it off to Boulay. Going back to Redier. McFadden. Toe drag release. The shot in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Poland shot score. Team. Cleared back out, neutral zone. Lejal's going to make a nice toe drag move, get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off. Lejal, backhander, finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in, looks back door, the shot. There they score. He's poked off. Remember the Flyers the other way. 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor. Duplessis scores. Puck's going to be taken out. Roy has in his own defensive zone. Skates back before dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulay. Trying to get past Nadeau. Ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line. Walking in Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredette. I'm starting the breakout and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoots, saved by McGrath. Kitchen, cross ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen's going to keep it in. He's going to fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Frenette. And definitely going to face a lot more in this game. And there's a shot. And definitely going to face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. Save. Rebound is sent above the net. Down. Shots teased. Poland backdoor. He scores. Attempted backhand out. Not kept in by Kitchen. Potential 2-on-1. Boulay. He's got Gagnon with him. Boulay is going to shoot. Kitchen waits before banking it off the boards in the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan score. And similarly, the last team sends it off to Boulay. Going back to Redier. McFadden. Toe drag release. The shot in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Poland shot score. Team. Cleared back out, neutral zone. Lejal's going to make a nice toe drag move, get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off. Lejal, backhander, finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in, looks back door, the shot. There they score. He's poked off. Remember the Flyers the other way. 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor. Duplessis scores. Puck's going to be taken out. Roy has in his own defensive zone. Skates back before dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulay. Trying to get past Nadeau. Ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line. Walking in Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredette. I'm starting the breakout and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoots, saved by McGrath. Kitchen, cross ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen's going to keep it in. He's going to fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Frenette. And definitely going to face a lot more in this game. And there's a shot. And definitely going to face a lot more in this game. And there's a shot. Save. Rebound is sent above the net. Down. Shot Steves. Poland backdoor. He scores.
27, Alex
Attempted
Legier.
backhand out. Not kept in by Kitchen. Potential 2-on-1. Boulet. He's got Gagnon with him. Boulet is going to shoot. That out back to Kitchen. Kitchen waits before banking it off the boards into the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan score. And similarly, the last team sends it off to Boulet. Going back to Redier. McFadden. Toe drag. Release the shot in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Poland shot score. Team. Feed back out. Neutral zone. Lejal's going to make a nice toe drag move. Get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off. Lejal, backhander, finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in. Looks backdoor. The shot. There they score. He's poked off.
Noah
Remember the
Seri.
Flyers the other way. 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor. Duplessis scores. Puck's going to be taken out. Roy has in his own defensive zone. Skates back before dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulet. Trying to get past Nadeau. Ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line. Walking into Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredette. Here we go. Second period action. About to drop the puck. Flyers still the power play for 1:28. Steves pass over to Dadal. Dadal tried to get over to Duplessis. The pass gets intercepted and it's cleared back down all the way to the Dieppe zone. Kitchen leaves it off for Steves. Flyers coming in. Nolan stops. To the blue line. Shot. Kitchen almost deflected. Goes over for Duplessis. Duplessis spins around one. Back. Shot. Save. Almost didn't know where the rebound was. An update from the other game in St. John. The Rangers are currently up 4-0 in the second period. Goals from Smith, Baskin, Bezo, and O'Toole. Back to the Flyers game. Alain down McFadden. McFadden at his ring, at the ring out line. Skating around for a little bit before getting it up to Alain. Back to Jaillet. Alain walks in and shoots. That one's blocked wide. Now McFadden picks it back up. Back to Alain. He's going to try again. And this time it's wide left. Jaillet's going to put one back on net. Puck's hovering around the middle. Alain keeps it in. Nadeau is ready to come out of the box. Jaillet shot off the blocker. Alain down in the left corner. Brings it up to about the ring-out line. Now at the blue line, Jaillet. Back to Alain. No look backhand. Has to McFadden. Down to Radier. Radier behind the net. Stops. McFadden has to get around Godbout, pressuring him. Radier shooting pad save. Radier still with it in the corner. Now up with it, McFadden. Cross-ice pass. Shot. Jaillet was blocked. Blocked by Adams and picked up by Ruet. It's quickly turned over. Yep, so far having full control of the second period. Dufour's going to shoot in the chest. Rebounds loose. Ruet, he's going to go after a Flyer was looking to dig. But it's covered by Frenette. So not scoring on this power play. The Flyers still gain a ton of momentum from it. Going out is Gagnon. Gagnon in the offensive zone. Shoves up Roy, sends it out in front. No one was there. Now Seri. Pass up, Dufour. He's on a one-on-one against Patterson. Dufour shooting, that's above the net. Gagnon, drop pass over for Smith. Cash Smith in, stops, waits, looks for his D-man, trying to come in. Now it's the Flyers going back the other way. Dufour receives the puck, then flips. Dufour, he's going to win the race, try to send that out in front. Blocked by Patterson. Still loose out in the slot. Rojas turns around, keeps it in. Nolan, he's going to shoot just wide. Steves at the blue line. A shot was deflected off the stick. Believe it was Desjardins. In the right corner. Flyers with control. Nolan makes a move, dangles around a couple. Sent up blue line. Steves, one-timer shot wide. Dufour's going to try to put it back in the middle. Dufour still with it behind the net. Gets by Nadeau. Puck goes around other net. Dufour still with it. Now it's Paul. It's a pass over for Gagnon. He'll try to clear it in. Blocked off the shin pads of Steves. He'll try again, and this time get it in. Stopped by McGrath. Kitchen. Makes a pass. Clearing past Duplessis. Just out of his reach. Poked by Cormier. The Voyageurs come back the other way. It's Boulet. He's quickly poked off. Now Flyers go the other way. It's Nolan. Nolan, Duplessis, cross-ice pass. That was for Dada. Skipped over his stick. Would have been a definite scoring chance. Now it's missed at the point by Kitchen. Rushing it is Desjardins. Just got there a bit too late. Pinot. Multiple players flopping around in the corner. That's brought out by Dieppe. Duplessis accelerates to the neutral zone. Slows down in the offensive zone. Makes a full spinorama, stops. Up to the blue line, Alain stops, waits. Duplessis, it's in his skates, finds it. Backed up to Alain. He's going to take a shot on, almost deflected by Nolan, but it's blocked away by the blocker of Frenette and into the corner. Nolan with it now. Backhander up to the blue line for Alain. Banked off the boards, it's taken by Boulet. It's quickly hit up in the corner. Going to try to take it out, pass over. Or for Desjardins, he'll finally be taken out. The Voyageurs need to get some changes. Flyers going back the other way. Nolan gets around Desrosiers. Over for Radier behind the net. Carries it, stops, goes back the other way in the corner. Radier poked away. He's hit by Desrosiers. And the Voyageurs come out, saucer pass, knocked down by Adams. Multiple players now in the scrum, and we're going to have a Flyers penalty. And it looks like it's Radier going off for hooking.
All right, fans, we're going to be doing our 50-50 winning number. Take out your tickets.
It's Nathan Radier, 2 minutes for hooking at 14:35.
2-6.
Voyageurs get the first power play of the game. Patterson
4-5-7.
down for Paul.
2-6,
Back up Patterson.
3-4. Come over here and see me
Pass
in
the
the booth.
dangle around McFadden. Paul. He gets pinned up. Puck's loose. Multiple players in the scrum. Still pinned up, not against the boards. It's cleared up by the Flyers. First one on is Levesque. Levesque almost turned it over. Adams loosened his skates, tries to get up to Paul, but ends up with Roy. Roy cleared off the boards. All the way down the ice, Levesque, first one on it.
Flyers
wait
penalty
patiently
to number
behind his
6,
net.
Nathan Rodier. 2 minutes for hooking. That's Rodier.
Adams
for
faces away
hooking.
past Robinson. Adams still with it. Now faces Seri. There's a shot, save, rebounds. Was just short of going out of bounds. The Voyageurs still with it, bumped off by Roy. Seri, potential 2-on-1 with Robinson. Robinson shooting, and it's a save by Frenette. And he will elect not to play it. Steves backhands it back out of the neutral zone, picked up by Godbout, and he's going to go in offside. 35 seconds left on the penalty, 13-10 to go in the period. Flyers up by a score of 5-0. And in the game where it's Northern Merman and the Southern Rangers, the Rangers are up 5-1. Latest goals coming from Max McKinnon and Josh Stewart. Voyageurs bringing it out. A pass from Godbout that was intended over for Thériault. Will miss, and that'll be an icing against the Voyageurs. Face-off will now go to the left of Frenet. Rodi still in the box for 19 seconds. Nolan in the face-off dot against Noah Godbout. Going to be taken by the Voyageurs. Nolan, though, gets it in front. There was a shot that went high and almost out of play, but kept in. Sam Nolan had a nice little pickpocket on, I believe it was Comier, and almost sniped it top corner. Yet Flyers coming back in offside, and Nolan and Duplessis. So power play now expired, 12:34 to go in this period. A tie up on the face-off. It's sent to the Dieppe defenseman Kitchen. Brought in, Dadal clears it all the way around the boards. First one on, it's going to be Duplessis. Duplessis overskated it. Now they clean it to the set to Duplessis, who's going to flip it out of bounds. Face-off taken by the Flyers. Steves or for Kitchen. Banked off and then for Dadalza with Ruet. A pass from Boulet out to the neutral zone. In comes Desjardins trying to make his way around Steves. Pass over to Pinot trying to put that out in the crease, and it's steered away by Kitchen. Now breaking out is Nolan. Nolan in along the right side. Tried to live for Duplessis. Back for Nolan in the corner. Nolan up for Alain. Alain cross ice shot from Jaillet. Save, no rebound given up. It's under the pad of Frenet. Before this game was a tie for first place in points in the league between Sam Nolan of the Dieppe Flyers and Nathan LeBlanc. There's a post that was hit. There's a tie in points between Sam LeBlanc of the Dieppe Flyers and Nathan LeBlanc. Sam Nolan of the Dieppe Flyers, Nathan LeBlanc of the Moncton Hawks, both at 13. But that goal from Nolan will put him to 14. Plus, he's got a couple assists in there. But he is now the outright leader of points in the league. The Voyageurs getting some offensive zone time. Paul on his backhand. Saved by McGrath. Currently 28 watching now. We appreciate the viewership and support. Seri battling with Ruet. Sent along the other way. Roy. Dufour. When in between his feet, will go all the way down the ice, and this will go for icing. A lot of whistles in the second period, but we're nearing the midway point. Face-off taken by Dieppe. Water Leger, Seti. Out in the neutral zone for Adams. Adams almost got pickpocketed by Robinson. But was going to pinch and send it deeper into the zone. Smith. Well, for Nadeau. Kept in. Blocked by Paul. Leger still going to keep it in. Nadeau now in the corner, being followed closely by Dufour. Puck's pinned up against the boards. Steady behind the net, who got his first goal of U15 AAA in the first period. Roll, shot, and the skates of Nadeau. Steady gonna have another shot. He hits the iron. Robinson hit by Nadeau. Steady taken down. Nadeau almost pickpocketed. The puck's loose, really close to the slot. Steady again gonna be knocked down. Puck's be flipped out and all the way down the ice, which will go for icing against les Voyageurs. So again, in the second period, it's been mostly all Flyers, no goals, however, to this point. Flyers take the draw. Toe drag. Duplessis right in front. Backhander from Nolan. And it's in. Judging by the reaction of the Flyers, didn't look like it went in. And that's another goal for Nolan. Make it his second of the game. It'll be Nolan from Duplessis. The Flyers get their first goal of the second period. It's a 6-0 game. Nolan heads back with speed the other way. Gets by DeRosie. Still with the puck. Nolan cross pass. What a save by Frenette. Keeping the rebound out as well. Delayed icing, and that was highway robbery on Dadal from a cross-ice pass to Robinson. And coming back out, Duplessis. Pass Robinson. He's upended quickly. Duplessis gets it back. Defenseman falling down. Duplessis making a nice couple moves. Duplessis in the steer away by Ruet. Duplessis still with control. Ruet gets it on his backhand, tries to clear it out. Puck sent off the boards, kept in by the Flyers defenseman. Now Duplessis out in front couldn't get a shot off. It was Pino just getting it off his stick. Alain skates back. That's Dadal. Dadal up the right wing, tried to put it through the legs of Patterson. A big hit out in the corner. McFadden up to Alain. Stops, waits, dangles, and tries to go down low. Back to Rodi. Alain behind the net. Now he's playing a little offense before he's crunched into the boards. Flyers with the saucer pass that was intended for McFadden one-timer, just as over his stick. Jaillet now playing some offense. Goes down behind the net, sends it out in front on his backhand. No one was there, buried home. Paulin with it. McFadden, he's going to shoot. Rebound's going to go out into the corner. McFadden stops, then sends it to the blue line. Jaillet's going to shoot. It's blocked. And going the other way was the Voyageurs. The pass intended for Desjardins could have had a potential breakaway. Jaillet using his speed there to get to the puck first. Flyers with a clean breakout. In McFadden, trying to make a couple moves. And it was Levesque sending it through the legs of Rodi. Clearing it is Smith. Down McGrath, around the boards. Voyageurs will make it to changes. Almost too many men. Paul's going to come in and lose an edge. Almost being crashing into the legs of a Flyer defenseman. Fan-on pass gets to Levesque. Sent up for Roy. Bangs against the boards for Robinson. Robinson, who stumbles to his knees, gives it up for Paul. Paul clears it back. Smith have a little flip into the offensive zone in Roy. Gonna line him out of the play. Puck still now in the corner, still being pinned up. 6.5 minutes to go. Will be taken out by the captain, Roy. Cross ice pass. Dufour's gonna deflect it down, and he might win this icing, and he won't. He'll be icing against the Flyers. All the way back into the Flyers territory. So the last Flyers goal, it's Nolan from Duplessis and Dallaire. Patterson down for Smith, back for Patterson. Knocked down, swat away by Gagnon. Lejeune up for Dufour. Dufour skated out before passing it up to Robinson. Tries to jump by Patterson. Works. He still has it. Robinson stops. Taken away and flipped by Cormier. Thériault bobbled the puck a little bit, so he'll be hit up. Puck's pinned along. Almost what this one was good, but it's cleared back in by the Flyers. Cormier up. Thériault will create a breakout. Now in is Gagnon. He'll get to it first. Icing called. .5:22 to go in the second period. Flyers only with one goal this period. Still making it 6-0. Nolan trying to put it out in front for Duplessis. Gets it behind the net, pinned up by Ruet. Cleared out Desjardins. He's going to lead the rush. Pass it off to the middle for Boulet. Boulet, backhander, save McGrath to know where it was initially, and Ref's going to blow it down. Thought the puck was covered. Was definitely loose. In the face-off dot, Boulet. Boulet's gonna get kicked out, so it's gonna be Desjardins up against Nolan. Voyageurs are gonna win it, but the Flyers end up taking possession and getting out of the zone. Duplessis is gonna hammer DesRosiers. Steves back in his defensive zone. Skates around the net, stops, gets around Pinot. Saucer pass up, potential 2-on-1 for the Flyers. It's Nolan Duplessis. Duplessis all alone shoots and scores. And add Duplessis to the list. The players with 2 goals in this game. Out of the 7 goals, 2 have come from Nolan, 2 from Duplessis, and 2 from Paulin, and 1 from Noah Seri. Make that a 7-0 Flyers lead. Cleared into the Voyageurs zone. Getting pinned up is Nadeau. Multiple players falling down. The Voyageurs end up with it and pickpocketed quickly by Dieppe. Alain. Cross, ice pass, Jaillet. He's going to shoot, deflected. First one on it to Rodier. Rodier in the corner, and then taken by Nadeau. Nadeau going to clear it out, and this will most indeed go for icing at just over 4 minutes. So far, it's been a 5-point game for Nolan, bringing his total up to 18 points in what's only been 5 games played, playing the 6th game right now.
Flyers First goal scored by number 22, Miguel Duplessis, assisted by number 14,
Buddy.
Sam Nolan. and
So you're
number
back in,
11,
pass the
Dylan
glove of
Dallaire.
Smith. Nadeau behind the net. Close to giving it away. Still with possession here. Pass it over to Levesque. Levesque banks it up against the board. Works, ends up going to Smith. Pass over the stick of Levesque. Still loose, Adams. Ends up with it, he'll clear out the zone. And this will go for icing, but Les Voyageurs will still have a chance to make some changes. So it's Duplessis from Nolan and Dallaire at 4:39. The other game in St. John also currently high scoring, 7-3 Rangers. And they're done the second period. They're currently 7-0 Flyers. 3 minutes to go in the second frame. Swing at it is Cormier. Off the boards. This doesn't have enough momentum to go for icing. Gagnon with speed coming in on Robinson. Ends up getting the puck almost for Les Voyageurs. Still loose. Here's Gagnon with it. About to fall. Now Patterson. And with it tried to make one too many moves. And it is flipped out by Roy. Gagnon sent up against the boards. Almost kept in was Robin. Almost keeping the puck was Robinson, but just gets outside the zone. Roy, his own defensive zone. Pivots, turns around. Looks for some passing options. Doesn't see any for the moment. He's going to skate up himself. Getting around a couple. Roy into the slot. It was just makes it past the stick of Dufour. Robinson still with it. Trying to make his way past two. Shot by Seti. Saved. Tidio will flip it high and outside the zone. Banked in off the leg of Steves and into the zone, although puck was in the neutral zone, so it was a delayed offside for a second. Steves to the middle. Off the stick of Robinson to Seti. Seti trying to go through two, and will put it on net. Frenet's going to quickly decide to play it. Patterson around for Boulet. Turns it over. Nolan shooting. Shoulder save. That out. Catches it. Now it's in the corner. Duplessis tried to get that down for Nolan. Now breaking it out is Boulet. Now turns it over. Duplessis trying to get to the middle over for Nolan. That's poked off by Cormier. Nolan out with it. Backhander. Went right by Dallaire and Duplessis. Duplessis tried to put it back down to Nolan, but right there guarding him was Boulet. Boulet with speed in, trying to get past Kitchen. Goes around the net. It's met by the ref. Shot from Derozy deflected. Off them skates. Sent back Boulet. Tried to put it out in front. It's in the slot. Desjardins with the shot. He scores. And Les Voyageurs will get on the board. It's Francis Desjardins receiving the pass from Xavier Boulet. And they're going to score their first goal last minute of play in the second period. So Francis Desjardins, who had the puck in the slot, made no mistake. And that'll be his first goal of the season.
Voyageurs' first goal was scored by number 12, Francis Desjardins. Assisted by number 15,
Coming in the
Jonathan
Flyers, there's a
Pinault,
shot saved.
and number 14, Xavier Boulet.
Last 20 seconds to go. Flyers in the offensive zone. Face off. Gonna go to the left face off dot. Almost went by McFadden. Attempted clearing attempt. Blocked by Dallaire. Dallaire still with it. around the net, sees Alain up at the blue line. Alain walks the line before shooting. It's deflected, and they score. So that goal will be Bowden McFadden. That's his first of the season. And that'll end the period. So after the second period, Flyers 8, Voyageurs 1. During this intermission, you'll be seeing we caught up
Flyers
with number 12 of your Dieppe Flyers, Noah City, getting his first goal of U15 AAA.
By number 15,
And you'll also be seeing the highlights of the first two periods of the game. Stay tuned for the third.
Time of the goal, 1956.
Today we are here with left winger Noah Siri.
Hi.
How does it feel to score your first goal of U15 and in AAA as a Flyer?
It feels pretty good. I think it's been a long time I wanted to score, so I'm happy to score my first goal.
What is the team as a whole going to do to carry this amazing lead into the second period?
I think we can't change anything. Just manage the pressure and try to get more goals.
What is the team doing good defensively and offensively so far?
I think we're passing really good the puck right now, and we keep battling hard.
Synergy going to keep going into the second?
Yeah, try my best and hope for the best.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Now back to Kitchen. Kitchen waits before banking it off the boards into the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan score! Similarly, the last team sends it off to Boulay. Then back to Redier. McFadden. Toe drag release. The shot in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Paulin shot score! Team. Back out, neutral zone. Lejal's gonna make a nice toe drag move, get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off. Lejal, backhander, finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in, looks back door, the shot. There they score. On poked off.
Noah
Where are the Flyers the other way? 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor Duplessis scores. Puck's gonna be taken out. Wall has in his own defensive zone. Skates back from dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulay. And passing that goal ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line, walking in Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredet. They're starting the breakout and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoot, saved by McGrath. Kitchen, cross ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen gonna keep it in. He's gonna fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Fredet. Definitely gonna face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. And definitely gonna face a lot more.
Today we are here with left winger Noah Siri.
Hi.
How does it feel to score your first goal of U15 and in AAA as a Flyer?
It feels pretty good. I think it's been a long time I wanted to score, so I'm happy to score my first goal.
What is the team as a whole going to do to carry this amazing lead into the second period?
I think we can't change anything. Just manage the pressure and try to get more goals.
What is the team doing good defensively and offensively so far?
I think we're passing really good the puck right now, and we keep battling hard.
Synergy going to keep going into the second?
Yeah, try my best and hope for the best.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
That out back to Kitchen. Kitchen waits before banking it off the boards into the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up by Patterson. Patterson turns it over. Nolan score. Similarly to last team, sends it off to Boulay. Coming back to Redier. McFadden. Toe drag release the shot in by Jaillet. Still kept in by the Flyers. Working in. Poland shot score. Team. Back out neutral zone. Dejal's gonna make a nice toe drag move. Get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved up. Dejal backhander finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in. Looks back door. The shot. There they score. Poked off. Remember the Flyers the other way. 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor. Duplessis scores. Puck's gonna be taken out. Wall has in his own defensive zone. Skates back for him. Dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulay. Trying to get past Nadeau. Ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line. Walking in Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredet. They're starting the breakout and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoots, save by McGrath. Kitchen, cross ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen's gonna keep it in. He's gonna fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Frenet. I'm definitely gonna face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. I'm definitely gonna face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. Save. Rebound is sent above the net. Down. Shot steals. Poland backdoor. He scores. Attempted backhand out. Not kept in by Kitchen. Potential 2-on-1. Boulay. He's got Gagnon with him. Boulay is going to shoot.
Today we are here with left winger Noah Siri.
Hi.
How does it feel to score your first goal of U15 and in AAA as a Flyer?
It feels pretty good. I think it's been a long time I wanted to score, so I'm happy to score my first goal.
What is the team as a whole going to do to carry this amazing lead into the second period?
I think we can't change anything. Just manage the pressure and try to get more goals.
What is the team doing good defensively and offensively so far?
I think we're passing really good the puck right now, and we keep battling hard.
Synergy going to keep going into the second?
Yeah, try my best and hope for the best.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Cleared back out, neutral zone. Dejal's going to make a nice toe drag move, get into the zone. Here he is, and he's shoved off. Dejal backhander finds the tape of Nolan. Nolan in, looks back door, the shot. There they score. Poked off. Remember the Flyers the other way. 2-on-1. Nolan has Duplessis. Nolan backdoor. Duplessis scores. Puck's gonna be taken out. Wall has in his own defensive zone. Skates back before him. Dishing a nice pass off to Nolan. Nolan in around one backhander. Has Boulay. Trying to get past Nadeau. Ends up going to the other side. Nolan against Colmier. Nolan to the blue line. Walking in Shia with the shot block. The shot blocker saved by Fredet. Starting the breakout and rushes Adams. Adams in, shoots, save by McGrath. Kitchen, cross ice pass over to Duplessis. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen's gonna keep it in. He's gonna fire one on net. That's a pad save and turned away by Frenet. I'm definitely gonna face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. I'm definitely gonna face a lot more in this game. There's a shot. Save. Rebound is sent above the net. Down. Shots teased. Paulin backdoor. He scores. Attempted backhand out. Not kept in by Kitchen. Potential 2-on-1. Poulet. He's got Gagnon with him. Poulet is going to shoot.
Today we are here with left winger Noah Siri.
Hi.
How does it feel to score your first goal of U15 and in AAA as a Flyer?
It feels pretty good. I think it's been a long time I wanted to score, so I'm happy to score my first goal.
What is the team as a whole going to do to carry this amazing lead into the second period?
I think we can't change anything. Just manage the pressure and try to get more goals.
What is the team doing good defensively and offensively so far?
I think we're passing really good the puck right now, and we keep battling hard.
Synergy going to keep going into the second?
Yeah, try my best and hope for the best.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
And here we go back. Third period action of Flyers and Voyageurs. And the goal scored in the last 4 seconds. That'll be McFadden from Alain and Paulin at 4 seconds of the second. Flyers quickly enter the zone. Duplessis tries to do a Michigan. and it just failed. And there's another shot they score. So that's going to be Dadal getting the 9th goal of the game. It'll be Dadal from Duplessis and maybe Nolan. But Dadal from Duplessis for sure. We'll have to hear the official scoring.
Flyers goal scored by number 11, Dylan
Alain
Dallaire.
Tejaye.
Assisted by number 22, Miguel Duplessis.
So it's Dadal from Duplessis. Now McFadden down the corner, moving his way to the front. What a move. Goalie now knocked down. Flyers regroup a little. Rodier around the hash marks. Gives it away, kept in by Alain. Pressure still all along the left boards. McFadden, he's battling with Godbout. Godbout wins. Into the zone, trying to protect the puck. Tries to leave it off to Thériault. Flyers come out, potential breakaway for Rodier. Goes against Patterson. Rodier in, fake shot, then tries to shoot again. And it's steered away by Patterson and Frenette. A good defensive play by both. Dufour, who's fresh off the bench, passes over. Over for Steves. Steves clears it in. First one on it is Desrosiers. Over for Patterson. Patterson back, intended for Desrosiers. Way out of his reach, Steves. Now the Voyageurs go the other way. Boulet. Up, cuts to the left, skates back, barely keeps it in. Steves deflects it deep into his zone, right for Roy. Voyageurs still with it. Boulet barely holding on to possession, clears it back in. Robinson sent up against the boards for Dufour. Dufour up against the boards, trying to get that over to Steves, but it's taken back by Desrosiers. Stopped any chance for that happening. Cleared in. Linesman says no icing. Dufour to the middle. Intended for Steves, but right there guarding was Ruet. Boulet. That pass was intended for Desjardins, but is intercepted. Boulet takes a slap shot on net. Didn't get much of it. Desjardins to McFadden. Pass up for Duplessis. Duplessis over for Steves. Back to Kitchen. Kitchen, Seti. Cross ice pass by Steves. Intended for Nolan, but is cleared away by Levesque. McGrath stops it behind the net. Sends it to Seti right at the ring-out line. Cleared back in around the net. Kitchen around left corner. Voyageurs regain possession. It's Smith up to the blue line. Nadeau. Cross ice pass. Shot. Blocked. There's a shot from Levesque. Levesque makes a nice play to keep it in. The pass from Adams. Intended to go to the middle. Seti. Pass to the middle for Duplessis. Duplessis in to the middle. Now over to the right side. Shooting. And missing the net to the right. Kitchen's going to keep it in. Stopped by the skates of Nolan. Shooting. That one deflected high and wide. Rodier picks it up over in the right corner. He's hit by Levesque. The Voyageurs now need to generate a breakout. Rodier stopping that from happening. Rodier still in. Getting his stick lifted. Loosened some skates right in the slot. And it's eventually taken by Smith. High flip. In and out of the glove of Adams. And taken back out by Seti. Up against the boards. Cormier and Thériault combine to stop it. And send that back in behind the net. Declan Steves first on it. Stops. Backhander intended for Rodier. Kept in by Patterson. Kitchen. Pass. Just out of reach of Seti. Kept in by Cormier. Steady, getting bumped off the puck. And it's taken out by McFadden. McFadden makes a nice move to get past Colmier. Now only regains the puck in the corner. Pinned up by Patterson. Round the net at the face-off dot. Jaillet carried it in. Behind that, McFadden stops. Gets pinned up against the boards by Godbout. Give it out. Alain. Gonna make a nice pass over to Paulin. Toe drag around Patterson. Patterson tried to clear off Paulin. Gets it back. Puck down the left face-off circle. Up to Alain at the point. He stops. Gets hit by Thériault. Dufour gonna try to shoot it on that. That one's wide right. Desrosiers trying to clear it out. Kept in. Second try. Much better than the first. Jaillet gonna carry it in himself. He's gonna go for a wrist shot, and that's just wide. Dufour tried to put it down low, ended up just pinning up against the boards. Gagnon pinning it up. Being shoved off by multiple Flyers. Robinson, Dufour. Ref yelling at them to move it. Not obeying the rules before it's cleared out by the Voyageurs, and this may go on net. No icing. McGrath's going to make a nice pass. Right to Steves. Jackson Steves, drop pass. Robinson. Poked out by Desjardins. He's going to fall and turn the puck over in the process. And Ada Roy. Roy taking his time. Skates up a little himself before banking it off the boards over for Steves. Jackson Steves in for his hit, and the puck squirts out to center ice. A Voyageurs defenseman's going to fall on his goalie. Now a big hit by Nolan up against the boards, and a Voyageurs is down. Better blow this whistle soon. It's Ruet who is down in the corner. And Nolan's going to head to the box. Only question is that will it be a 2 or a 4, 2 or a 5? Ref's going to come together and discuss. It's just going to be 2. The Voyageurs going to get a 2-minute power play at 13:15 in the period. Coach really needed to speak to the ref. Definitely wanted a 5 for that, but only a 2-minute minor penalty will get called. That's 2 minutes. That's Sam Nolan, 2 minutes for boarding at 13:15. In the corner, Voyageurs throw it in front, no one there, hits off the pads of McGrath. Still kept in, Nadeau. Gonna put one on net, and glove save by McGrath. Quickly gonna have a whistle. Levesque puts it down in the corner. Taking out of his Steves. Shot. It was deflected down by Desjardins, but Dadal's going to make sure it gets all the way down the ice. Frenet outside his net. Miscommunication. He wasn't passing it there for a little bit. The Voyageurs exit the zone. Boulay up the left side. Stops and circles back as some Voyageurs get some changes. Boulay in. Looked like he could have been hooked. Sent back to the blue line. Patterson doing a couple skating drills. Colmier down. Desjardins already has a goal in this one. Boulay up for Patterson. Sent back down intended for Boulay, and the Flyers head the other way. This could be a 2-on-2. Roy, pass/shot to McFadden. Ends up ramping off the stick and going behind the net. Still some good
Flyers
penalty
penalty
killing.
number 14, Sam Nolan, 2 minutes for boarding. That's
Rookie.
Nolan for boarding.
Flip down, it's gloved by Desjardins. Making his way through, he'll leave that off for Boulay. Boulay up the left side, he's just offside. Making a nice move to dangle by Declan Steves. Still the only other game in the league. Almost done the third period, and the Rangers still up 7-3 on the Rivermen. DeRosier started to clear out Smith, or for Adams. Adams, who lost control of the puck, back to Calmier. Calmier stops, still with it. Sauce pass intended for Adams. Good hand-eye coordination to block the pass from McFadden. They'll go up on a one-on-one against DeRosier. McFadden trying to dangle between the legs. And it is stopped. Now Nolan out of the box. Smith coming up the other way. Makes his way past Paulin. Smith with a drop pass and no one there. Robinson past DeRosier. Robinson in. Not going to get a shot off. He stumbled to his knees. Nadeau, Adams, over to Desroyer. Captain Jaillet over Paulin, trying to get his third of the game. Jaillet, backhander, rebound. Paulin's right there, but it's in between his feet, so he will not get a shot off. Robinson, nice toe drag move to get by Paul. Robinson in the shot, over the net. A stick went flying out of the hands of Nadeau. Breakout play by the Voyageurs, almost compromised, and a flip into the bench hits one person. Hit the Voyageurs on the bench, and that will be a whistle at 10:20. Flyers win the draw. Roy skates back, but we're passing to the wide open Duplessis. 2-on-1. Duplessis shoots and scores. There's his hat trick. Duplessis now with that goal brings him to a 7-point night, 3 goals, 4 assists. As he
Flyers goal is third in
has
the game.
Duplessis
Scored by
still
number 22,
really close in the race with Nolan. He'll stay in second place. Dada into the zone, to the middle.
Assisted by
Steves
number 28,
working his way in.
Mikhail
Puck's
Roy.
loose, almost knocked in by Louis-Félix Lévesque. Almost putting it in his own net as he fell. McFadden in the face-off circle. He'll win the draw on his backhand. Try to put it in on net. Now bouncing to the side of the net. Almost tucked in by Radier. Pass up to the blue line. Shot from Steves. Saved and turned away by Frenette. In the corner, it's Calmier. Gets pinned up by a couple Flyers. Still ends up with possession. Now flips it over to Patterson. Seri almost taking over possession, but it's on the stick of Desjardins. Rodier wins it. McFadden waiting, is almost hit, needs some help, and it's given away to Desjardins. Pass that was intended for Pinot will go all the way down the ice. McGrath out to play it. He'll lay what could have been a beautiful pass to Rodier. 2 players go falling down in the offensive zone. Delayed offside, not anymore. Kitchen behind his net. Pass up to Dada. To Rodi, rather. McFadden. In. Taken down. Gets right back up. Is the only one in the zone. Here comes Alain shooting. Blocker save. What a great play from McFadden. He had a 1-on-4. Ended up making a beautiful pass to Alain to generate a scoring chance. Breakout pass. Desjardins in the offensive zone. Tries to get by Alain. Backhander. Stick save and sent over to the corner. Robinson almost with possession. Puck was behind him. Bunch of players slipping and going sliding. Adams with the attempted shot on net. Flyers now a chance to clear. Could be a 2-on-1. Steves with Dufour with him. Steves trying to get it to Dufour, but a sliding Nadeau stops the 2-on-1 on his stomach. Robinson trying to make his way out in front. He was stopped. Les Voyageurs go the other way. Smith going to dump it in. McGrath again going out to play it. Fires it up against the boards. Taken by Les Voyageurs. Paul to the middle. There's a shot, save, rebound. And going sliding the boards was Godbout at a prime scoring chance. Shot back in by Duguay. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. It's taken by Cormier. He'll flip it into the corner. Godbout with it. Pressured by Jaillet. Duplessis with the puck. Going behind the net. Skates up. Jumps past. Believe it was Gagnon who tried to hit him. Duplessis in. Backhander save. Rebound. Kept out in front. Godbout steering it away. Godbout in the corner. Flipped up. It was Tidio trying to get possession of it. Voyageurs, they escape the zone. Gagnon, he has a 1-on-3. Tries the jump deke, stops, gets pinned up against the boards. Just less than 7 minutes to go. Flyers get the puck after it's pinned. Nolan, cross-ice pass is picked off. Patterson skating the other way. He'll lose an edge. There's Roy. Roy pass up to the blade of Duplessis. He'll dump it in. He'll go him versus Nadeau into the boards. Nadeau cleared away for Desjardins. Up to the neutral zone now to the face-off dot is Pinot. Losing the puck quickly. Flyers get it back, and it'll be flipped out. Just over 6 minutes to go. Flyers up by a score of 10-1. That last goal is Duplessis from Roy at 10-10 in the third. Flyers clear potential breakaway for Poland. Poland being chased by Levesque. Poland in. Loose, the attempted shot. Good defense by Louis Félix Levesque to stop what could have been a partial breakaway. Kitchen failed to keep it in. Paul over to Deroyer. Clear attempt, Steves. Cross ice for Kitchen. Kitchen up for City. City in along the left side. Pass over to McFadden. Pad save. McFadden's going to try to shove it in. Puck still loose. And another early whistle. So 5:26 left to go in the game. Robinson getting tied up. It's taken out by Gagnon. Saucer pass to defenseman Alain. Was decently close to losing the puck. Patterson kept in. Patterson gets it back of the blue line. Robinson with possession. Pass to Steves. Jackson Steves makes his way through the neutral zone. Now into the Voyageurs zone. Patterson. Pass over to his D partner. Then a sauce. Looked like it was intended for Terio. Now a potential breakaway. Shot. They score. Eddie Gagnon with a shot that came hard against the boards. Found his way behind the defenseman and scores the Voyageurs' second goal of the game. Eddie Gagnon, the leader of goals on the Voyageurs. Before this game, he had 4. He's going to add his 5th this season there.
Voyageurs goal scored by number 9, Eli
Goal.
Gagnon, assisted by number
Cross
7,
ice for
Noah
Levesque.
Cormier.
Cleared it, stopped by McGrath. He's going to quickly have to go back into his net. Coming back are the Flyers. Robinson through Nadeau. What a dangle. Makes another nice move. Robinson shoots, saved. Could have. That would have been on the highlight reel. Dangled out at least 2 and almost. He got the shot off and almost sniped it top corner. Some battling out in the corner. Pinned up Robinson. It's taken by the Flyers. Whoa. Shooting, save, rebound. Taken out by Nadeau. Or for Bouli. And the puck comes out of play and almost into the timekeeper's box. .356 to go. So that's Gagnon from Cormier at 4:46 in the third period. There's a shot. Blocker save. Rebound Nolan. He puts it over to the blue line. Steves gonna take a nice low shot, deflected up above the net. Dada tries to put that up the kitchen, but it's taken out by Paul. Going up Smith. He has a 1-on-2. Smith around Steves. Smith still with it behind the net. Leaves it off. The Voyageurs still with possession in the offensive zone before a pass that's intercepted by Kitchen. Now in the neutral zone, Flyers still with it. Cleared back in by the Voyageurs, getting down to the last 3 minutes. Steves hit up against the boards by Adams. Paul behind the net. Up for Patterson. Patterson waits. Tries to get it back down to Paul. Tipped by Duplessis. Down behind the net. Adams will battle with Steves. Loose glove on the ground. Looks like it's a Voyageurs glove. Flip to the middle. Cleared back in by Patterson. Steves for Dada. Leaves it off for Duplessis. Duplessis in, trying to make a couple toe drags for the game. Shot, save, rebound. Almost cleared out, but Jair there to hold the line. Adams cleared back out. Duplessis in the neutral zone. Waits. Pass for Alain in his skates. Struggling to keep possession. It goes out to the blue line and just out of the zone. Patterson just unable to hold the line. Rodier. He's going to be hit and pinned up against the boards. Paulin up to the blue line. Shot from Jair off the post. And the Voyageurs will clear it. So late icing, and this will go for icing. Just less than 2 minutes to go. We'd like to thank Current 29 watching. Now we appreciate the viewership and support. And next game on the channel, November 2nd, 2 o'clock from the Uniplex. Voyageurs trying to clear. Alain throws it back into the zone. Picked up by Levesque. Dufour met him as he tried to spin around. Cleared out. Xavier Alain, first one on it. Pass to Jair, right through the wickets of Siri, over to Paulin. Deflected by Rodier right to Seri. Shot just by Paulin. He'll block it, and that's going to be called a hand pass at 119. Comye, cross ice pass, just out of the reach of Pino. Not going to be called icing. McGrath, pass intended for Dufour. It gets out into the neutral zone, getting down the last minute of play. Boulet loses possession, taken by Roy. Around the net, he's guarded by Pino. Leaves that off for Leger. Pass up out of the reach of Steves. Clears it down all the way deep into their zone. Boulet, he's going to leave that one off for Comye. Comye is going to be hit up against the boards. Leger out the blue line. Shoots, deflected by Dufour, and that's going to be a whistle. 39 seconds to go. And another quick whistle. Puck went right to Frenet. Electing to cover. Face-off taken by the Flyers. Robinson taking his time, gets by Patterson. Puck's in the air, trying to be swept down with the glove. Dufour is going to try to put it on net. That one's blocked by the skate of Comye. Comye around for Patterson. No look backhand to Paul. Just out of the reach of Smith. Puck keeps getting thrown back and forth. Roy takes it behind the net, coming down the last 10 seconds. Might just hold it on for the win. Pass to Dufour, cleared on the boards. And that's the game, 10-2, Flyers victory.
And that's the game. Flyers win!
Final score from the Uniplex, Flyers 10, Voyageurs 2.
All right, final score on this Saturday afternoon at the Uniplex. The Dieppe Flyers 10, the Northwest Voyageurs 2. Thanks to everyone for tuning in today. We appreciate all the viewership. And tune in next Saturday for our next home game.